Hey guys, I just played a game. I've been trying to get back a little bit of my old strength. So I'm trying to break some habits and take more advantage of situations. So many of my videos is like, well, here's how to just win without thinking. Just play a solid game, and that's up to one down easily. But when you get up to two, three, four, then all of a sudden you have to start paying more special attention. So that's what I'm trying to do. Just get back in that habit. And it's actually quite difficult for me. It's been a long time. Let's take a look. I'm the White Stones. Okay, anything's fine. All regular. Okay, not regular. Let's talk about the pluses and minuses. First, a really big move. You may think it's normal, but I'm getting life and points in Sente. That's pretty big. Also, next I can get a wall. We know about this. On top of that, if black doesn't answer this, there's some very sticky situations where white can clearly get some profit. That's why we don't use this anymore, for the most part. My favorite reason for not using this anymore is because this is Gote, while this is Sente. So let's look at why it's Gote. We've looked at this before, but not everyone has seen all videos and knows all things. Okay, so if I play away, I'll just play away. And he responds. I have two choices. Choice one, I'm completely settled. Done deal. Now, his move at A is better than my move at B, generally speaking, so my play away at C should be pretty special. Okay. Option two, play away again. Let's say black attacks. Just run away. Nothing special going on here. Got two moves away. That's massively large. To me, this is the biggest reason we don't play this Joseki anymore, because white has, and I've got this option. I can choose, you know, I want to take a wall. There's so many things white can choose, so we don't use this anymore. On this board, I thought this white move was rather special, so I went ahead and played it. He negates it. This would make for an interesting position, but I just went for the regular, just take the cash. I like cash. On the go board and in real life. Do you remember why we play this move? Quite a bit of it is because when white comes up, it's Gote. And so we all remember Gote, black plays away, white cuts. Black threatens to kill, white kills. Black threatens to kill, white kills. Black threatens to kill. And black ends up with an extremely solid position. He played away and lost 7 points and gave white life where white already had life. So a real advantage for black. So that's a big reason why this move is so good. Okay. So now we know this is my Gote. Therefore, this is a loss. You don't care if white plays there. Why not play this way, threatening to come under? Oh, that's big. What am I going to do? Probably here. The top's getting better, bigger, the center's getting bigger, is a nice sente for black. So this is a big mistake, to use up that aji in an area you could care less. So he doesn't quite understand that situation. Okay. And again, what's this? It's gote. That doesn't threaten to hurt me. He's about to hane, which I can ignore again. Let's just look at that. I play away, he hanes, I play away again. He comes down. Okay, I got 2 moves away. That's very big. Something else. This A stone. It has made this black stone even less meaningful. This white's already there. Black can't do any growing, black can't do any attacking. So anyway, I thought now's a good time to play here and force black to play in a small area, which is the top. The bottom, huge. The right, huge. The top, small. So I'm living in sente, forcing him to play in a small area. I thought that was a good choice. Let's remember that when I think something is a good choice, that does not make it a good choice. I'm an amateur. I've always been an amateur. I'm always going to be an amateur. So all my stuff is about how can we try to see the board clearly? That's all I try to do. Okay, black comes in. I don't usually like this move. I usually, well, why don't we force black to live small and I get the outside? Well, because the top is small. Why am I playing on the top? Also, the wall is not like it's a strong wall. You can just cut it. I didn't really see an advantage here. Instead, I thought if I play here, he still has to play on top in the small area. He played away. I have every intention of attacking this group later. That was my phone. Let me double check if someone's trying to talk to me. I have no idea who that is. Okay. So it is true that later when I attack here, I'm playing in a small area, but I'm getting everyone at no cost. And he will continue having to defend his 2 group for the next, 50 moves, 100 moves, however long. So I'm very much looking forward to that, but one thing at a time. Black, assuming black's going to play in this area, this is the correct move. It's really big, really hard for white to counter well. Am I forced to play this? And now, I don't know. This is a hard move for me. When he plays in, there's a whole lot of standard stuff here. If A, when do we play B? When do we play C? If this move, when do we play A? When do we play B? All these things are pretty much known. To me, I would say 0 are known. So I try to follow basic thinking, corner first, play on the safe side, the stronger side. And here, perhaps I should have done a bit of thinking. I don't know. I decided it's going to take me so long to figure this out. Why don't I just kill the stone and not worry about it? So this is lazy. It might be the perfect move, but I did it lazy. Anyway, sorry, capture, right? Because if I save, he gets another Atari. And then the next move, if I don't respond, is Atari. So I take. There is no way, no universe in which I will be saving the stone. Talk about a heavy move. Okay. So instead, I'm looking how to sacrifice that stone. If here, well, now if he wins the ko, it's a big win. So if I play here and he wins the ko, it's nothing. So I went this way. Boom. Atari, let him win the ko. And all of a sudden, I've connected all the way through underneath, gaining how many points? I don't know, 2, 4, 6 at least. And he has a horribly weak, clumpy group. So that thinking went, well, Atari, is it worth saving? Yes. Why? Because it represents a cut. And that cut is what makes black so clumpy. So we save. Okay. Are we done? Where do we go? Are we done? Let's start with if I do nothing and black comes down. Well, that right side is looking really big. Well, I'll just come under. Really? And then what? Down? Oh my God, that's huge. Okay, so not done. And when I come out, the turn makes his group heavy again. Oh man. Couple choices here. If I go this way, I've given him great health and thickness to the center. What did I gain? 6 points tops? No, I'm already alive. So that's a real bad choice. So I'm committed. I have to say Atari. And the plan, if he saves, will be anything. If I'd have to read it out. I don't, maybe I can do this. Maybe I can. But anyway, I say Atari. He says Atari. Don't capture. Things are reversed. He's got that great shape again. So I have to come out. Now, I would say everything we've looked at so far pretty much involves 1, 2, and 3 move readouts. Easy readouts. You just go a couple moves out, look at the position in your head. Is it a good position, bad position? Everyone can read out the 3 moves. Everyone can. But they don't see the position once it's finished. Okay, boom. Now, this is the first move where I actually had to read something to completion, which is if Atari, do I kill? Because you got to admit that's a little bit close. Now, this was only a second and a half readout, but it was the first time I had to read something out to completion. Come on out. There's some choices here. This is powerful. But this one, I'm threatening to kill as I come into his big area. I thought about going again, but just how bad is this? Maybe not so bad. And now I have a weak white group in the center. I didn't want that. First one, I'm sure was Sente. This one, oh, I better take. Okay. Where to? 1 move readout. That's a big bottom area, right? That's big. Let's come out. Which also bothers the black group. I do want that move. The turn is powerful. And then I finally start my attack. I could consider going one more because there are some issues in this shape. But it's strong enough in there, I wasn't ready to commit to something. And if he just cuts me and I'm wrong, that could be a big loss. I thought there's no need to press again. If he comes up, it's not that big. And it's Gote. Okay. So I said, finally, I get back to my original attack that I've been looking at. I could have stayed here and start bothering this black group, right? But again, if he just ignores me, how serious? Oh, I need some benefit from that. So I went to something that was clearly weak. Connect home. He now has an eyeless group. Come on out to attack that group. And here's the next time that I read. Boom, and then what? Do I say Atari? Let's try it. I need to save this way. Yikes. See how weak I am here? So I didn't want to push here. I've got a lot of weaknesses. I want to push here. I want to push and cut. Like, I can't tell you how much I want to push and cut, but it's weak. So go the strong way. He's got me in a ladder. And his turn is pretty big. So I thought, this breaks the ladder and is big times two. And the next one, I was pretty close to doing, but he's getting stronger and stronger in the center. The attack's getting weaker and weaker. And when he turns, it's now smaller and still Logi in the corner. Okay. So I thought, great, I will get back to business. The last big area. So it's a big move, the last big move, totally preparing to attack the A group. Also, there's a nice B move next for me, taking a big left area, threatening to come into his corner. That's a good overall move. Yeah, I don't think so. So what should I do? It certainly seems that the A group is not what it should be. So if I attack, I think he's going to get out pretty easy. I kind of feel a need to defend over here, and he just starts getting out, right? Doesn't seem that hard for him to me. Well, what if I stop him this way? Well, this black move is really slow. If you can make your opponent play a one-step move, when you played a three-step move, you're moving more quickly. So I like that. But he can contact. And again, he's thick and out. So, and this is another, like our third readout of the game. If I play this first, then he doesn't have that move anymore. Okay, so I did the peep. He went this way. Here I was a time where it was me trying to break habits. The habit is, just fix, keep your corner, keep your strength, and when he connects, he still has a weak group. So what's the problem? You continue attacking. That's an easy win up to early dawns at least. Here, I did think the first time, because there's some real agi there. But when he does it the second time, now his life is more in question, and the cut is really powerful now. Look at that center developing. And what does he get? 2 points. Well, 4 maybe. A couple little, and I have Sente. There's a couple things here. Let's imagine him taking in game. If he does that, he can't capture this stone, these two stones. He can't say Atari on me. So when I let him have this move, he doesn't get in game. I get in game. Just a second, talk to the wife. Hey, hon. Likely. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Will do. Okay, bye. We have the grandson coming, and the wife asked me to, on our TV, to add Disney Plus before the grandson gets here. Apparently, she has a plan of something to watch. Sorry for the distraction. So, when I looked at this move, I'm thinking, holy cow, any question about my A group just got solved. Him capturing B is quite small and doesn't include in-game. And I do it in Sente. Wow, you just can't pass that by. Now, honestly, in my old habit, why don't you just save your stone? You got the points. He doesn't have an eye. Why not? So, 10 cues, just play strong. I'll get you up to five cues. Still just play strong. It'll keep you up, but eventually I have to start paying attention to all the details. The devil is in the details? Ooh, interesting. Okay. So how do I go about building the center? Well, a couple little readouts. This, I'm afraid that's Sente to really hurt something. And it's deep invasion. So I have a weakness on top. Here, I don't have a weakness. I don't care if I'm cut. It means nothing to me. So that's why I went this way. He says, I'm going to cut you. I just told you, I don't care. So this move, not only does it grow me, but it's threatening to come into his area, possibly in Sente because of that cut. He says, no. I go, yeah. He says, no. Great. I thought it'd be a good time for a probe. There's a lot of things about to happen in this area. I might be closing that off for him as I take the center. I might be, who knows what's going to happen. But before it happens, this is a good time to figure something out. Let's look at this. And let's say, Black's feeling a need to, well, let's look at this one. Tari, and now I'm alive. That's called the tripod group. But the timing, I'd get this far, and now we notice Black is saying, ooh, I'm going to get a big center area as I diminish you. Black just made a statement. He says, I don't care about the corner. I care about the outside. But it's White's move. I can say, I'm going to continue the center. And if he kills me, it's really small right now. So it's a timing thing back from I learned that in the early 70s. So he plays this way. Now I'm seeing a lot of Aji there. I have no interest in living there right now. I'd much prefer forcing him to play in that corner again, which he does. And then I have a very nice center. Okay. He comes in. Gosh. Here's let's look at this way. What's black going to do? Come home? Let's just do this. Game over. Probably what I should do. And I really feel a lack of understanding here, lack of guidance. It seems to me all four moves make sense. Maybe not D. How do you make the right decision here? Do you say black has no right to live, therefore I will attack? Do you say black has the right to live, so I'll just take my points? I don't know how to think about this. So I went ahead, played a strong move towards the center, saying, careful, I'm going to disconnect you. Here's my opportunity. I can simply play A and get a ton of points. That's got to be the better choice, because now there's no question the center's mine. I can't help myself. I couldn't help myself. I have a bloodlust. I just love to fight. It's like, oh, I just love to fight. Now, if I don't kill, maybe I'm behind. I don't know. He can still connect under, so I disconnect him. And I decide, let's stop him from running out. Can't run out. Notice I'm cut here. Okay. Take away the eye shape. Notice if I take it away this way and I don't continue, then this is a powerful move. Maybe he creates another eye here. So if I take it away this way, then it's no eye and it's still my move. Make sure that's only one eye and then connect. Boom. Some real questions here. I decided the thing that would hurt most is this move. If he plays here, he's alive. Seems that way to me. Oh, I did this first. Then I came back here. Go for the kill. Go for the kill. Sorry. Maybe I should respond to this. I didn't. And it got pretty close. What would my co-threat be next? Maybe A to kill the corner. B to kill a new center. I guess I have enough co-threats. I should respond. I took thinking, well, I can still connect across, right? And now it's a liberty race. And I think there's a real chance I should lose this. Now, let's look at liberties here. And let's toss in some stones so we see a little more clearly. Throw in, throw in. So how many liberties is that? These two don't count because he has to fill in every time, right? So in other words, I play here, he must save. I play here, he must save. So 3 liberties, 1, 2, 3. I have more than that. So that's what I'm thinking, but my confidence is super low because he can do stuff. Boom. Gotta save. Gote. Get some liberties. use up a liberty. Before I fill, throw in Atari, then fill. Sure. And now the liberties are clear. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I can get more. He might be able to get more, like here. If he plays here, he gets maximum, but then I can start to get more liberties too, right? And I haven't worked that out. He plays here. I get a lot of liberties, which may or may not be correct. And then I use a Tsuji to use up his. And then it's just a liberty race, and I win that easily. And after that, it's just simple endgame. Okay, well, hope you got something out of it. I'm kind of sharing my learning process and me breaking out of habits and the things I focus on, the things I should be focusing on, all these kind of questions. Hopefully make some sense to you too. Okay, guys, thanks. Bye.